Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joao. So today we are going to learn how we can create a list box in Python Tkinter. Okay, so list box is very useful. Okay, if you want to show a list of some stuff. Okay, so this is a list box, how we can see it. Okay, and the main operation that we are going to do in this video will be, okay, we'll learn how can we create a list box in Python Tkinter, how to show this list box in our main window, how to insert items in the list box, how to get the items from the list box, and in the end we'll learn how we can delete any item inside of a list box in Python Tkinter. And as always, first, okay, let's go to our test editor so that we can perform all of this stuff that we just said. So for that, okay, we'll come here as always. So this is from the previous video, and let's make some changes here. So let me see. So we only need list box. So for list box, we don't need those radio buttons. Let's delete this guy. And this function, we might need it. Okay. So let me remove this guy here. Let's just say at least something like hi Joao. Okay. Boom. So I'm just going to keep this function because we might need it for some stuff. And then let's start list box. Okay. So how we can create a list box in Python. So the syntax is very easy. Okay. So to create a list box, first we need to create one variable. Let's create one variable. So let's call this LB, just abbreviation for list box. So this LB will be equal list box, this way, list box. Okay. So list box will come from this class. Okay, list box. So when we do this, now we need to place this list box inside of our window. Okay, so for that, let's say window, which is this one, this our main window, and comma, let me save. If I run this, as always, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, nothing's gonna show because we didn't choose where we want it to be displayed. Okay, so after that, let's do lb dot, let's use grid, open and close. So let's give row equal 1, no, equal 0 is better, and column, okay, column will be equal 0, so save. Then if I run this now we can see our list box here. Okay, so this is how we can create a list box in Python Tkinter. So this list box is too close to the edge, so let's give a little space for it. For that, we can do something like that. Okay, after column we can say comma, let's say pad x. Okay, pad x equal at least 10, save. And then if I run this, we can see now it moved a little bit. So now it also too much here on the top. Let's decrease it a little. Then say comma pad y. Okay, pad y, it will be equal at least 10 or so. Let's say 10 will be a good number, save. And if I run this, boom, okay, now we have those guys. Okay, so it is a little space here, a little space. So how can we can insert items inside of a list box? See, in Tkinter, okay, to insert items inside of list box, we can do something like this. Okay, so it's very easy. We just need, okay, let me see, I will comment it. Okay, insert items, insert item inside list box, list box this way. Okay, so to insert things inside of list box, it's very easy. We just need to call the list box itself. Okay, let's call it list box will be lb dot. So for that we use the method insert this way. Okay, insert, open and close, and then here inside we will say where we want to insert this list, this item. Okay, inside of our list box. For example, let's say 1. Okay, so this one means the position where we want it to be inserted, then comma, and this, the second one, will be the thing that we want to set inside of the list box. Let's say Angola. Okay, let's create a list of a country. Let's say Angola because I'm from Angola. It's a country in Africa. Hi guys. Okay, so let's insert Angola. I save. If I run this, now we can see Angola, it's it. Okay, so now let's do something. Let's try to insert without giving this position. Okay, position number. If I remove this guy and I save, if I run, boom, I got error. Okay, it said must be active at anchor and at x and y. Okay, so we need to specify which position we want to insert Angola. So that's why I say 1 comma 1 is the position, is the index, and Angola is the item that we want to insert. Okay, if I save and if I run this, boom, we have now Angola. Okay, so let's insert some more country. I can save this and 1, 2, 4. I need to copy again. Okay, instead of doing that, let's copy 2 and boom. Okay, let's remove Angola, and here let's say Namibia. It's our neighboring country. Then after Namibia, we can say, let's say whatever country come. Okay, let's say India and Nepal. I'm just in country which I love too much. Okay, India, Nepal, and which country can be the last one? Okay, let's come back to Africa. At least one country. Let's say, oh my god, okay, how can I forget the name of the country? Come on. Blah 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 blah. Which country can I use? Okay, let's say, okay, Nigeria. Okay, they are everywhere. Our mates, Nigeria. Yeah, very well. So now we have Angola, Namibia, India, Nepal, Nigeria. So see, if we give all of them 1 in position 1, this is going to happen. So if I run this, boom, all of them, they are here. Okay, but this way is the wrong way to give. Okay, because if we try to manipulate stuff, okay, we might get some kind of bad behavior. Okay, so we'll not be able to control the behavior if you put all of them in the position 1. Okay, so for that, let's remove this. This will be in 1, this will be in 2, and 3 and 4, and 4, and this will be 5. Okay, if I save, then if I run this guy, now we have the same result. Okay, but there is something very important that's changed. Okay, that we'll see later on. Okay, now as we can see, everything now is working. Okay, perfect. Now let's see this Nigeria, for example, if I give it 1, save, and if I run, as we can see, okay, Nigeria now came here, okay, in the second position instead of being like the last one. Okay, it came here in the second position, and which one disappeared? Let me see. Angola, Namibia, India, Nepal, Nigeria. Angola, Nigeria, Namibia, India, Nepal. It's just the order of the things which change. Okay, so Nigeria, instead of being the last one, now it became the second one, because those index, I think, start from 0. Let me see, 0, save. If I run this, boom, exactly, it starts from 0. Okay, now we say Angola, Nigeria, Namibia, India, Nepal. Yeah, the index starts from 0 and keeps going on. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this guy, if I give it 0, and Angola, if I keep it as 1, if I save and if I run, boom, as we can say exactly, now Nigeria is the first one because it starts from 0, 1, and goes on. Okay, this is the way that you can insert things inside of a list box in Python Tkinter. So let's keep this guy as a 5. Now the next step is how we can insert, okay, a lot of, for example, if you have a big list, okay, if you want to insert those lists inside of a list box, so for that it's very easy. So for that, let's say, okay, we have let's create one list. Okay, let's say items. So items equal, let me do this, let's add more countries. For example, let's say Togo. Togo is also one country in Africa. Okay, and after Togo, we can say which country more. Let's say South Africa. South Africa, this is a very known country. And the South Africa, let's say Malawi also. Oh, sorry, everything is supposed to be inside of quotes. Malawi is also one country in Africa. And which country more can I say? Let's say, okay, Egypt is also another country in Africa. And we can say any country. How can I forget the name of the country? Oh my god, I really forget names of the country. I need to study more. Okay. Okay, Togo, South Africa, Malawi, Egypt. Okay, we can say Botswana. Oh, I forgot how to write Botswana. I think it is Botswana. I don't know, but I think I'm wrong. Okay, but let's keep like that. I'm sorry if I spell it wrong or if I write it wrong, but no problem. Okay, let's say we have this list of countries. Okay, so now we want to insert this list. Okay, all of those lists inside of these ones. Okay, so for that, it's very easy. Okay, so we can just use a for loop. For example, we have to do that for I, okay, in item, for I in item dot, we can do something like this. Okay, lb, the name of our list, dot insert. Okay, dot insert c. But there is one thing that we need to know. Since we already have some stuff here, okay, some countries inside of the list, so we have to add those lists, okay, in the end of the list. Okay, so for that we have to do something like that. Okay, insert the first argument that will be and this way. Okay, everything must be capital and comma. Then we will pass this guy. Okay, each list. So we can say insert I, save. Now if I run this guy, let me see, if I run this, boom, I got error. Why? Now we are going to figure out. Okay, so he said something, name error, item is not defined. So my error was 0. Okay, I forget s because this is items in plural. I put in singular like item only. So for that we have to save, and if I run this guy, and boom, now we have a lot of list here inside, okay, of our list. So this is another way that you can insert items inside of a list box in Python Tkinter. Now the next step is how we can get items, okay, or inside of the list box. So for that, something's very easy. Okay, so that is the reason why I kept, okay, that's the reason why I kept this function here, so that we can make use of it. Okay, I'm always thinking, okay, first, nice. So for that, let's do something like this. Okay, in order for us to get the items, okay, or the selected item inside of list box, okay, for example, if I run this, okay, for example, let me see if I select Namibia. Okay, if I want to get Namibia, okay, so we have to do something like this. So for that we can use the get method. Okay, so how we can do this? This is that something like this. Okay, let's say info is equal, okay, let's use this function again. So let's say info will be equal lb dot get, okay, open and close. Here inside we can say active, okay, active. So active means the one which is selected is the one that is going, we will get. Okay, if I save this and if I run, let me run this guy, boom, and okay, and if I click here, nothing's gonna happen. Why? Because first we need to run this list. Okay, so we need to run this function. For that, let's create one button. Okay, let's create a button lb, okay, now we can create a button here itself. So let's see, bt, which is button, will be equal button, okay, button, and if I open and close, let's say window comma test will be equal click on me. Okay, click on me. Okay, if I save, now let's say bt dot, okay, let's just reuse this guy. I will save this and I will paste and I will save again. Okay, a lot of save, perfect. And if I run this guy, boom, we have this guy here. Okay, so but since they are in the same, that's why it's behaving this way. So let's give this guy at column 1, save, and if I run this, boom, now we have our button here. Okay, so now we want every time when we click on this button, we need to print, or we need to get the selected item from the list. Okay, for that it's very easy. So we have to come here. Okay, let's use command will be equal the name of the function, which is this function. Okay, let's say hello. It's a hello, comma, save. Now if I run this, okay, so now we have to give attention here. Okay, boom, you come, and for example, if I select this guy Namibia and if I click, boom, now it's printing Namibia. Okay, now it's getting the selected item. If I click this and if I boom, Nepal, let me see Togo, let me see my country Angola, boom, now it's works. So this is how we can get the selected item from the list in Python Tkinter. So now how we can delete any item inside the list here in Python. Okay, so in order to delete any item inside of list, okay, it's very easy. So for that we just have to do something like that. Okay, so the first example is to delete, okay, lines in the specific range. Okay, so for them we will select one range, then we can delete. So for that it's very easy. Okay, we can do something like that. lb, we can say something like that. Okay, lb dot delete, open and close. For example, here if I say start, okay, comma, and this will be end. Okay, save. So for this, okay, like I have to give here one number, okay, which will be the start, the position from where we want to delete the item, and this will be the end where we want it to stop the deletion of the items. For example, if I run this, I'm going to get a big error because start is not defined. Okay, this start means I have to give one index. Okay, for example, let's delete from Angola, which is index 1 from Angola, and up to 3. Okay, boom, save. If I run this guy, boom, so as we can see, it worked. Okay, so but see, it showed Angola, but Angola is here in the index 1. Okay, so the way that it works is like that. It start deleting, okay, from 1, because if we come here inside of our list, okay, see, inside of our list, Angola is considered as the index 0. Okay, is considered like if it is on 0, and Namibia is considered as it is on 1. Okay, this is from counting inside of the list. So that's why it delete only from Namibia up to, let me see, up to Nepal. Okay, up to Nepal. So it deleted like Namibia, like 1, 2, and 3, which is Nepal. Okay, so that's why it deleted. That's why only Namibia, Nepal, and which one, and India disappeared from our list. Okay, so this is one way also that you can delete, okay, elements of the list. So another way is like delete a selected item. Okay, so to delete a selected item, it's very easy. We can just give one keyword which is called anchor. Okay, anchor, save. And if I run this guy, boom, so the anchor is Angola. Okay, so anchor is almost like the first list. Okay, because usually the first list is anchored and is the selected one, so that's why Angola disappeared. So after that, there is another way also that we can delete the second element. Okay, so to delete the second element, we just give the number here itself. Okay, 2. If I save and if I run, let's see who's the second one. Angola 1, Namibia 2, India is the second one. Okay, India disappears. So this is another way. And the last way, okay, is like to delete all the elements from the list. So for that, we just can give, like, for example, 0, comma, and let's give end. Okay, so it will start from index 0 up to end. Okay, save. And if I run this guy, boom, nothing is in the list. Okay, so guys, don't need to worry. Okay, I'll keep the link in the description of this video, okay, so that you can go there and you can see more example how you can manipulate a list inside of Python Tkinter. Okay, so my name is João. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.